President Trump furious at Jeff Sessions, Attorney General, protects Clinton crime family. President Trump is very frustrated on Jeff Sessions. You probably ask why, but I think our president thinks correctly. It is about Imran Awan, Debbie Wasserman Schultz IT staffer case. The arrest of these criminals could have been the key to unlocking a slew of criminal activity, including extortion, blackmail, violation of the Espionage Act, and even the murder of Seth Rich at the very highest levels of our government. On July 25th, immediately after Imran Awan was arrested trying to flee the country, we had posted that this signaled the Justice Department's first step in draining the swamp. Predictably, the MSM ignored the story and instead focused on America's attention on disparaging President Trump. We never thought Sessions would turn his back on this potentially explosive break in draining the highest levels of the swamp. When Robert Mueller was appointed special counsel and he began assembling his team, it began taking on the look of a Clinton legal defense team. This came as no surprise since Mueller had been the FBI director the entire time she served as Secretary of State. During that time, Mueller saw no reason to investigate an NBC reporter that she was protecting a pedophile ring inside the department that she was running. The NBC report virtually alleged that she was responsible for quashing the internal investigation into it. Of course, it was also during that time that Mueller found nothing suspicious about the incredible growth of the Clinton Foundation. All the while, Hillary was leveraging her position at Foggy Bottom to enrich her foundation. This included cash flowing to the Clinton Foundation amid Russian uranium deal. Now, the indictment handed down against Imran Awan shows us just what President Trump is up against as he attempts to drain the swamp. The deep state is still in charge of both the FBI and the DOJ. According to a former U.S. attorney with knowledge of these kinds of cases, the indictment against the Awans has been deliberately narrowly written. Andrew C. McCarthy has written in a National Review to summarize the indictment is an exercise in omission. No mention of the Awan Group's theft of information from Congress, not a hint about the astronomical sums the family was paid, much of it for no-show work. Not a word about Wasserman Schultz's keeping Awan on the payroll for 6 months, during which he was known to be under investigation. B, his wife was known to have fled to Pakistan, and C, he was not credentialed to do the IT work for which he had been hired. Really? That's very interesting. Nothing about Wasserman Schultz's energetic efforts to prevent investigators from examining Awan's laptop. A likely currency transportation offense against Alvi goes uncharged. And as for the offenses that are charged, prosecutors plead them in a manner that avoids any reference to what should be their best evidence. How could a qualified U.S. attorney ignore evidence of suspected blackmail, given A, the staggering sums of money paid to the Awans over the years, B, the sensitive congressional communications to which they had access, C, the alleged involvement of Imran Awan and one of his brothers in a blackmail extortion scheme against their stepmother, and D, Wasserman Schultz's months of protecting Awan and potentially impeding the investigation. You may find it enlightening to learn who is in charge of the U.S. Attorney's Office that is handling this case. It's the U.S. Attorney Office for the District of Columbia, and it is currently under the direction of Channing D. Phillips, who is an Obama holdover, who was never confirmed. Making matters even more problematic is that Stephen Wasserman, Representative Wasserman Schultz's brother, is an assistant attorney in that office. Meanwhile, Trump's nominee, Jesse Liu, still awaits Senate confirmation. What more evidence do you need that Mitch McConnell and the Senate Republicans are part of the problem than their reliance on an Obama operative who they never confirmed to save them from being implicated in all of this DC corruption? Well, they didn't write the article that well, but the point is made that what's Jeff Sessions doing with this information, and they should take steps. And notice that they did not mention, they're avoiding mentioning what the real issues were. As I stated in the beginning of my video, but about a couple of weeks before, that they're just indicting him on bank fraud charges when there is espionage involved, and these are serious crimes. I mean, this is outrageous. That's why you can't get anything done in Washington, because the web of people are so spread out that nobody can do what they're supposed to be doing, and that's why everything is in such turmoil. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and again, thank you so much for watching.